Hey, there we are on Brunch with Brian. So today I always like to try different locations for you guys. It's kind of bright for me because I'm looking out in the sun here. But welcome to Brunch with Brian. Got a brand new location today. I've got my bird table back there. It's kind of a mess, but that's where the birds love. So I have a bird feeder that my daughter bought me not long ago, and I love to watch the birds. So we get tons and tons of birds all day. What today? It's National Respect Day, so I wanted to talk about respect and self-respect. We all want to get respect from the world. Hey, I never get no respect. What was that Rodney Dangerfield line? Never get no respect. No respect. And so, what we want to earn is respect. So respect is earned. People don't just automatically give you a ton of respect. Now, obviously, in a perfect world, everybody would get a lot of respect and everybody would be respected just for being a person. But in the world, in the real world, a lot of people you respect more than other people, and largely because of what they've been able to accomplish. It's a big part of it. So if you see somebody, with a really nice house, really nice cars, and look like they know what they're doing, they have a nice life going on, that type of person is going to generally earn a little bit more respect from you than someone who is, living on the street. I mean, nothing, nothing against homeless people, but you know what I'm saying? I'm saying there's a respect level accorded to, I think, people who are able to figure some things out and put in the right kind of effort to get certain kind of results. But here's what it comes down to, really, because you can chase the respect of the world forever, and that's a circular. You're gonna be chasing your tail because some people you really want to get respect from will never give you that respect. Even though they respect you, they will never say it. And so sometimes people, and this comes back to your parents sometimes, and this is where people get hung up. People can get really hung up emotionally because they don't feel like their parents give them, maybe they feel like, well, my parents love me, but they don't respect me in the way I want them to. And so they're always striving, especially this is, I think, a father thing a lot of times, is you're always wanting to get your dad's respect, especially for men. Men want to be respected by their dad, have their dad's respect. You want your mom's love and your dad's respect, kind of, right? But you want to be respected by your mom, but you want your mom to love you. And usually that's the way it goes. And your dad is more the one you'd love to earn that your dad's respect and his love too. But that shouldn't be something you have to earn, right? I mean, that should be you know, uh, unconditional love. So we should have unconditional love, but is that really what we have in the world? Kind of not. I mean, unconditional love is a really great theory, but most people kind of condition their love. If you go crazy and start doing crazy things, I mean, it's not unconditional. So let's focus on getting the respect of the people we respect. That's the people that you want their respect, is the people that you respect. And so how do you earn that respect? And here's the thing: everything you've done, you know everything you've done in the past, and you can say, well, I've done a lot of great things, and I've done this and that, and I can point at that I own this or that, and that's all good, and that all deserves respect. But we earn respect all over again. This is the kind of crazy thing about being human. You kind of start earning respect again every day. When you wake up, every day is a new day, and what you do each day earns you respect or not. Now, it depends on where you are in your life. I mean, if you're ambitious 30-year-old, to respect yourself, I would be thinking you'd probably be putting in some good time in your career, and you'd be focused on your goals, and you'd maybe have a young family starting, and you want to provide for them. So you're going to have some pretty serious goals. And to respect yourself every day, you want to be a good provider. You want to respect yourself as a provider, if you're making any kind of money, and a good provider. You want to be good at it. You want to hopefully have a job that you like and can tolerate. And now eventually, we're transitioning into real estate investing, which might be a full-time deal, but maybe never. And that's okay. I mean, if it's just like you have your regular job and you're always supplementing your income and making an extra, I don't know, 50 or 100 or more in real estate every year, that's what I want you to do. And building long-term wealth. So buying these investment properties that you're holding on to, not just always doing flips and wholesales, but keeping properties, buy and hold. That's how you build long-term wealth. And that's really what we want to do, is get you into a position where you own 10 or 20 properties that are cash flowing. And then, once you own 10 or 20, I mean, you can grow it bigger than that. But let's face it, what kind of retirement are you going to have if you own 10 houses? If you buy 10 houses over the next, I think you can do it by the end of next year. And in fact, we've got a new program we're calling our passive profit program. And I want to get you on this passive profit program. And the program is set up for you to buy 10 properties by the end of next year. So these are in cash flowing type properties, buy and hold properties. And we're trying to get them with seller financing if we can. I mean, obviously, that's always our first choice. But if you have to buy it with financing through a lender, that's not such a bad thing either if you get the right property that has a good cash flow to it. So if you are buying anything in the middle of the country for 150 or less, that's got a decent kind of cash flow, and research your cities before you do this. Make sure the 1% rule applies. Remember the 1% rule? Write this down if you don't already automatically know this. 1% rule is rent equals 1% of the value. So if you can have that formula applying in that area, it's probably a good cash flowing area to focus on. So that means, but that only really works in a price range of about 80,000 to 150. So if you're buying properties in that 80 to 150, you're looking for 1%. Rent equals 1% of value. So it's a $120,000 house. You're looking for $1,200 a month rent. Okay, if you get more than that, better than 1%, then you probably have a really good cash flowing area. So we are in some of those, and then we are also in, unfortunately, because we knew people and got into some properties, areas that are less good than 1%, not always 1%, but that's your focus. So if you can find the right properties, the right areas like that, focus up, try to buy one a month. That's the goal. And that's just reaching out to a lot of sellers. There's so many different ways to reach out. And we'll talk about marketing on another Brunch with Brian. But right now, today, guys, I want you to earn your own respect. See, that's what it comes back to. Instead of chasing other people's respect, and that a lot of times you'll never get, let's focus on earning our own self-respect. And that really is where it all comes down to. Because in the final evaluation, when you're looking in the mirror and you're 80 years old and you're saying, did I lead a good life? You're not asking other people their opinion. You have to answer that question for yourself. And so I want you to respect yourself. And the way to respect yourself is to get a lot done in a day. Focus on your goals and, make sure you know what you're supposed to get done in a day and get it done. And it doesn't always have to be, you don't always have to get everything done every day. You don't have to work 14-hour days, but have a healthy, productive day every day. And that should accord you self-respect. You should feel like I respect myself. That's a good affirmation. I respect myself. Okay. And if you say that and you say, well, I kind of respect myself, except for whatever the except for, let's get rid of that. Okay. I respect myself, except if only I could stop doing that, or if only I could start doing that, so whatever those things are that you feel like are holding you back from giving yourself total self-respect, then let's deal with those. I mean, maybe you have, I don't know, an addiction or a problem or we all get distracted by unproductive things. So don't feel a huge lack of respect for yourself if you waste an hour or two a day on stuff that's not so important, but just make sure the important stuff's getting done. So long as the important stuff's getting done, it's okay to putz around on the internet and, do some other things, watch a movie, stuff like that. That's fine so long as, you're getting done what you need to get done. And that's how to build self-respect. I mean, just ask yourself, right, at any given moment during the day today, am I engaged in behavior and language that would lead me to respecting myself? That's the other thing. Focus on your language. And this is really important, more important than you ever know. Every word coming out of your mouth, just monitor that today and see if you would respect someone saying those things. And I know if you get on a negative tangent, you start complaining, you start whining, nobody likes to hear that. And that's not a winner mindset. So just, keep it compliments. Every time you think of a complaint, turn it into a compliment. They even start with the same, 5 letters. So compliment and complaint. Let's turn complaints into compliments. Compliment yourself. And that's a good way to build self-respect. What's a good compliment for yourself right now? What are you good at? What are you doing today that you're good at that deserves a compliment? I'm good at that. Okay. So I respect myself is the affirmation for today. Let's all build that self-respect. And then others, if they don't respect you and you respect yourself, you don't care about their respect. You say, hey, if they don't get it, then too bad for them. I respect myself. I'm leading the life I want to lead. I respect myself. So any other, all the haters, haters are going to hate. Just that's fine by me. And I'm going to, winner's going to win. So winner's going to win, haters going to hate. Let's ignore the haters. If you respect yourself, then you don't care so much about these other people's respect. Okay. So I respect myself. Let's do that affirmation. We always do it 3 times on 3. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I respect myself. I respect myself. I respect myself. Respect yourself. Yes. All right. Let's do our deep breathing. Nice deep breath in. Always should put a big smile on your face when you take a nice deep breath, but always smile therapy, remember. And exhale. Loosen up your shoulders to your neck. Another deep breath. Smile and let it go. And one more deep breath, super deep. Big smile and let it go. Awesome. All right. Well, that's a great start to your week. Monday. We're about halfway through September. We got about 3.5 months left in this year. Let's get focused up. And don't forget, in about a month and a half or so, most important event that you've been to all year and maybe for many years is our brand new Taking Action workshop. Brand new. And it's on a Saturday finally. So a lot of you guys could not make it because we kept doing it on a Friday during the week. So now Saturday, and we just had a big baby shower that kind of displaced a few things. So remember, it's October 28th. Sign up at takingactionworkshop.com. You can just click over there, takingactionworkshop.com. Sign up. Make sure you hold in your spot. Is it a Zoom call? So if we get up too high, we're going to cut it off at some point because otherwise, if it's a Zoom call, we can't interact with people. So get in there. Make sure that you're signed up now. It's only $1. It's normally $14.97, normally a $1,500 event, just for $1 for this one on October 28th. So I want to see you there for sure. All right. I'm sure you're going to respect yourself if you make that event and you take our advice and follow up. So guys, awesome spending the day with you today. I can't see the screen while I have my sunglasses on. I hope you like the new location. I normally like to say hi to you guys, but you know what? When I'm outside, I really can't read what you're saying very well. I have to squint. So I know Tony did something really smart. And Robert, hey, Robert, good to see you. I'm trying to see all your guys' great comments. You guys always say smart things. Great to see all of you guys on here. Who was that? Linda. Hey, Linda said something smart. I'm sure. I can't read it. Okay, great to see you guys. Okay, Charles, say awesome to see you. Okay, so great to see everybody today. Guys, have a great day. Until I see you on tomorrow at the same time, except tomorrow I'm an hour early. Remember, Tuesdays is the one day I have another thing. So I'm always here an hour later. So guys, until I see you tomorrow, I am trying to end the broadcast and let you guys go. So until I see you tomorrow, have a great day. Keep expecting success, getting awesome.